Hello, TCH Live, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, the home of Texas Card House Dallas for tonight's final table of the big one. I'm RJ Dupree alongside my man Eric Van Loozen. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Yeah, I got a great final table tonight. We got 46,500 in our prize pool, 155 entries on this 360 buy-in. So awesome showing today, folks. Appreciate y'all coming out. I fired a bullet in this thing, but here we are in the booth, so we didn't quite make a final table or the cash today, but we had a good time and great crowd out there, our regulars and some new faces out there, and we're excited to be back in the booth and bringing you guys another final table with another five-figure up top scorer for whoever takes this down.
That's right, 12,820 up top tonight. Players have a prize locked up of 1,285. Star-studded field tonight, as usual, with this many entries in our Saturday tournament. It's no doubt some studs will make it to the final table, and here they are tonight.
All right, looks like cards are about to get in the air, folks. Let us know who you're rooting for tonight.
As we go around the rail, you can see in the 1 seat, that's BKW. And in the 2 seat, we have Mike D. He's our shorty tonight. 3 seat is Kyle B. The 4 seat will be our chip leader coming into the final table. That's E-Bug. 5 seat is Primo. 6 seat, any 2 flop or something like that.
Any 2 flop, yeah, that's right. Not any 2 cards, any 2 flop.
And we'll finish going around the rail here in just a moment as hand number 1 is already underway.
I just realized who BKW is. That's our man Benny Boy over there.
Benny, that's right.
Benny on the final table. Congrats.
I feel like you're a little quiet.
Yeah. We got it in good, though, Venom.
All right, this is our man Kobe here in the 7th seat.
No stranger to our final tables.
Not at all. Kobe can spin it up. King 9 offsuit here and a button. Going to open it up. 60,000 to go. That's a min click here.
Hey, look, there's my chips already being put at play. Thomas putting some of my chips in play, like Venom mentioned, knocked me out.
Ace Jack 3 the flop. Thomas does defend here from the big blind, so he makes the call with the King 7 suited. One club here for Thomas, but not a lot working. Colby does get to represent that ace, and he will take it down.
Colby's still flying high as those Miami Hurricanes on his shirt there. Got out of College Station today with an ugly win, but a
ugly
win.
W, yeah.
No doubt.
Definitely fun to see the college football playoff fandom in the room for sure. Any 2 flop is our 6th seat, and Colby there, we mentioned him in the 7. And PJ in the 8th seat, and Thomas R. will round it out. He's in the 9 seat.
My man Poker Monkey as well. He was at my immediate right earlier, talking about some feller that was on his left. Yep, that was me. He went ahead and ran his ace-king suit right into kings.
I usually run my kings into ace-king. All right, we got a rip. Kyle B, he's ripping it. He's got pocket 8s worthy of an all-in for 300,000 here. That is right at 10 blinds.
And that is the same 88 that I got knocked out holding by the aforementioned Thomas's king queen. Any 2 flops got the speed limit to 55. You can ask our boy Thomas how he fared with that very hand. Banking a boat on the river with a set of 5s, and he's not the final table. But any 2 flops says, nah.
Doesn't want to mess with it. Only 830,000 in his stack. I say that. That's a pretty good stack, but a little over 1/3 of his stack to make that call, so he didn't want to mess with it, and well done because jacks are right behind him. So that's going to be easy action here for Colby, and Colby's going to rip it. But look at this. PJ wakes up on the button with aces, so we got us a hot mess.
What a spot here. Colby looked over to his left and was like, you know what? I'm going to isolate because I got jacks, and I don't want these guys seeing a relatively cheap flop. Well, it's not a cheap flop anymore, folks.
Well, Colby's got everyone covered
He does.
by 2 times here, so
Goodness gracious.
about half of his chips in play here.
Hand number 2.
Against PJ's aces.
Didn't even get to introduce our dealer who has not dealt on this final table before. This is Dustin.
Dustin.
He dealt to me in some cash earlier. And
spinning up some fire right here in hand number 2.
Here he is, yeah, spinning
Kyle
it up.
B open jams with the 8s. Colby jams from the cutoff with jacks and aces sitting right behind him on the button. That's PJ. PJ and Kyle officially at risk.
3 pairs. Anybody going to hit a set, or will the aces hold? All the cards are red, too. Oh, there's the 8.
8-9 deuce. That's a set for Kyle.
You've got to be kidding me.
So Kyle looking good in the main pot here.
Colby calling for the jack.
4 diamonds. That's not a jack.
It's a one-legged ace.
10 of spades and the set of 8s are going to hold here for Kyle B as he cracks up the jacks and the aces. But PJ will take down a little bit of a side pot here. He's going to win about $145,000 from Colby. And no players will be eliminated here.
And let's see, is that right? Colby's going to be left with about 500K?
Yep, 530K
Yeah, 500K.
still in Colby's stack. So he takes the hit there and knocks him down to 7th in chip stacks.
What a nasty hand there.
And for Kyle B, big hand. He goes from 300K, gets the full triple up. He's all the way up to 2nd in chip stacks now at 975,000.
With the worst of it.
Woo.
Get it in bad, end up real good.
All right.
What a hand.
Coming in spicy tonight already.
Kyle B with a little upgrade. 9s would have been good last hand, too.
Little upgrade, yeah. And pocket 9's the starter here for Kyle. Gets over to PJ here in the cutoff, king-queen offsuit.
Thought he was going to Rip City
PJ's
there.
not afraid to get active there for sure, so he definitely was thinking about it, but he does choose to lay it down. King-queen in the muck. We're over to the big blind with Mike D.
All right, we're going flopping.
Heads up, 9s versus ace-6. Queen 8-6. Everybody's got a pair now.
And an all-in and a snap.
All right, Mike D's going to rip it here. Bottom pair, ace-6 lands with the 6. Kyle does make the call. 9s are going to be in a pretty good spot here. And so Mike D here officially at risk. 3 hands here, and we've already had 3 players at risk. All their chips in the pot. Ace of hearts. And that's putting a hurting on those 9s. Mike D needs a 6 or an ace, and he finds one. He gets a double up now. So we've had 3 players at risk. No one has been eliminated.
Wild, wacky stuff. That's Scott Friedman in the house.
Hello, Scott. What's up?
Shouting out Primo. And of course, Brad somehow is saying he's
what up, Kogel?
hanging out with Colby's mom and my mom right now.
Oh.
I don't know how that's possible. But,
partying with the moms. I see.
Tell Dottie I said hello.
Yeah. I see a shout out to RJ and the Boomer in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, we're a little sad today after the outcome of yesterday's first playoff game, but we're proud of the boys. They overachieved this year, and we'll take that.
They got it in good. You know, they started out 17-0.
Man, they donked off that lead.
Yes, they did.
I was at the game, and it was very cool to be at, so that was fun. Definitely some extra energy for a playoff game, so it was pretty cool. Bad outcome, but rather cool.
PJ got a little downgrade, went from king queen to king jack. He's just got 290K. Blinds are at 15,000, 30, so that's just shy of 10 big blinds for our man in the backwards hat there in the 8th seat.
Always fun back-to-back hands to look down at the same middling king, and you're like, I'm playing it this time for show. He'll bump it up and take it down. Well done, PJ. Yeah, fun crew here at tonight's final table, and E-Bug in the 4 seat, going by E-Bug tonight. I believe he's been on our stream a couple times here lately.
Absolutely.
Making a hot little run.
Yeah, I got to play with him at one of the last tournaments and really enjoyed talking with him.
Now, did you talk him into that nickname tonight, E-Bug?
No.
Is that what the ladies called you in elementary school? E-Bug. I like it. It's got a good screen name ring to it.
They were already calling me Poppy back then, RJ. We peaked early.
True that. It's a cutoff for our man BKW. King 5 offsuit. He's going to rip it. No resistance behind him. He'll take it down. Nice use of the king high in the cutoff. Well done. Keeps him afloat very well. Staying above that 12x mark for PJ. Pardon me, that was BKW. So he's still our shorty, but above 10x, I guess I should say.
Lego saying, let's go. Jeremy, seat 6. He's going by any 2 flop. Yeah, I like running into him. He's always got a big smile on his face. We started recognizing each other after playing quite a bit in the last few months, so nice to see him.
Who doesn't recognize your mug?
I don't know. He's going to wake up with the 88, though.
He's got some 8s now. Just in hand number 6 tonight, and 8's been out twice. Suited Canooders for Colby. That's in the muck.
Yeah, Ash Stackham saying, Benny on another final table. You guys let him get there? We sure did.
Benny's back.
Big Bad Benny. And Big Bad Thomas now repping the Saints gear in all black like Johnny Cash over there. Just coming in for a call, though, with the ace-queen and the low jack after the under-the-gun open from any 2. And that's going to allow both Kyle and probably E-Bug to get in there. And we're going 4 ways to a flop, folks. Possibly 5.
Yeah, 70,000 to bet here. Just 40,000 more for Primo to continue. He could see this flop at a pretty good price with that 4 or 5 of spades.
He's like, God, there's so many chips out there. Why not? He's looking around going, okay.
I could flop the nuts. I'll take a peek.
I hope these guys all have the same cards.
Deuce 3, 5. Interesting flop here. Top pair for Primo. He's open-ended. E-Bug, the pocket 4s are open-ended.
Diamonds.
All these big hands did not land, but we do have an overpair for any 2 in his pocket 8s.
And the diamonds for Kyle B.
Oh,
Definitely not going anywhere. Let's see what sizing our overpair goes with, and
so
it's chunky.
We'll see what the little pairs think of that.
That is any 2 flop saying, I'm committing myself to this hand. Raise me if you want, but I'm not going anywhere, and here we go. We're going dancing.
Yeah, Kyle's going to rip it. He's the one with the diamond draw here.
We've got an overpair, 2 open-enders.
So E-Bug led out there, what, for 400,000, I believe? And now Kyle B is going to rip it, 680,000, the all-in. And, of course, these smaller pairs, both open-ended, they'll have a decision to make. As this pot has ballooned up, nearly 1.5 million in it now.
All right. Any 2 bet the 400.
E-Bug and his 4s are in the muck. Now Primo hit the 5 and is open-ended.
And E-Bug doesn't even want to look. He's like, I had a pair of 4s. I'm open-ended. I don't even want to see a turn card.
He's probably going to do some math there to see what any two stack looks like. And
yeah, he's going to notice that any two committed himself, right? He's put over half his stack into this pot. That smells overpair, and he's like, I'm just getting out of here.
all right, so Primo does throw 4-5 in the muck.
There we go.
And there we go. Kyle B's
No discount.
He's going to be in for a different amount than what any two has out there. So we'll straighten that out. There we go.
Does have him covered, so makes the call. Going to be left with just about 100K.
All right, pocket eights versus King Jack of Diamonds for Kyle. Kyle officially at risk here. Any two flop looking for the hold.
Can hit a king, a jack, or any diamond.
That's a bunch. Deuce of Hearts pairs the board here. Jack of Spades, and that is a winner for Kyle B. And the eights go down in flames on the river. Kyle B. with the King Jack of Diamonds. He's going to pick up a big one here, 1.7 million in it.
How many times have you seen at a poker table? And of course, I've had it happen to me, and I've been the one to do it too. But you get it in with that flush draw, and you backdoor trips or you backdoor a pair that you didn't think was going to be good enough. But for Kyle,
love it when those pairs are
it's
live.
good.
Yeah,
the overcards were live. Jack on the river, and that is devastating to our man NE2 Jeremy in the 6 seed.
Yeah, that knocks him down all the way to 80K. Andy's in the big blind. Very taxing there. Needed that one to hold.
Well, we can root for our shorties. We normally do if somebody gets super short like that. So spin it up, NE2.
That's right. Starting this hand with 80,000. Got about 60,000 of it out there in the big blind and the ante. And PJ, early position, he's looking at ace-king.
And normally a rip, right? But you do have a player who's super short. So he is just going to raise.
Yeah, going to place.
Keep a little something behind.
He does go with a little over 3x here, so 100,000 to go. Kyle B is, I think, wondering if his pot was correct on that last hand.
How many chips do you have there? 14, 210. So you said like 1. Yeah, that's right. You have like 1.6. Yeah, that's right.
Got 1.7. Kyle just making sure his stack is right. We do know that the player who called you is only down to 80K.
And
nobody took any chips back.
Primo was kind of stuck in between the better and the all-in there, so he actually did do the counting, so he could actually – he's not just chiming in to chime in. He counted it. So if anybody would know, the guy stuck in the middle there pondering a call might be the one.
NE2 is going to be all in and at risk against the ace-king. He does wake up with a decent hand with a decent amount of equity,
spades,
right?
Sure. He'll take that in this spot. Now the hard part. We got to get that bad boy to land here. 8, 5, 3. Only one spade here. 4 of clubs, no help. Going to need a jack or a 9. 3 of spades. Pairs the board, no help for jack 9. And Big Slick's going to hold here for PJ. And that will be our first elimination of tonight's final table. Our man, NE2 flop. Going down in 9th, went for that big one. Couldn't get the 8s to hold, but he will finish with a nice prize. 9th place finish, $1,285.
Absolutely. Well done, NE2, Mr. Jeremy. 1285 going back his way. That'll get him some bullets for our upcoming even bigger one, RJ.
Even bigger one. It's coming up this week.
On the 30th. On the 30th.
Okay, yeah, next week. We got to do Christmas first. Let's do Christmas. Don't skip that.
We got to do Christmas first. That's right.
And then we'll have the even bigger one.
Hang with the fam for the holidays and come right back. Start your new year off with an even bigger one. It's going to be the 30th through the 5th. We will stream that final table on January the 5th.
I can't hear a thing in my headphones, so I hope I'm not yelling at you guys, by the
you
way.
are. You are.
So, yeah, chat, I apologize. Let me know if I'm yelling at you too loudly, but I can't hear squat. You think it's because I'm old?
I don't know. Might just need to shave your ears.
Guess what this hand is?
It's 7-6.
Oh,
RJ.
okay.
Yeah, it's in the wrong order, so you can't do that silly kid game.
I like kid games. All right, Primo coming in there. He raises it up here with this 7-6. He is on the button.
Colby's never seen 2 suited cards. He won't play. He's getting in there.
Yeah, and Jeremy's spot is actually a dead small blind here. We get a spicy flop.
Spicy enchilada indeed. Got an open ender. We also have a pair of 4s with a diamond draw. Colby gonna check it over and let Primo possibly do the leading here. He is gonna
if you
take that bait.
raise from the button and flop open-ended here, likely to continue, and Primo does. 45,000 to bet.
We got the backwards hat gang going over here tonight.
Well, all 3 of them.
Sports radio guys used to have to tell Tony Romo, hey, buddy, wear your hat the way your life is going, okay? Turn that thing around. He didn't listen.
His life was going forward.
Yeah. His body was not.
All right, Colby does check raise here with that 7-4 of diamonds. My favorite flush draw.
Yeah, Primo put 45,000 out there.
So he'll look at some math here and see what he thinks of this situation. He's running a little low behind here at 465,000.
Not going to completely cripple him, but it is 85 more to call. Makes the call.
Yeah, decent price, 85,000 more.
Less outs than he thinks he has.
Ace of clubs. Colby doesn't love that card, but he knows both players here are running low on chippies. Wanted to reach there, but chose not to. Colby goes with a check.
Primo's thinking, what could he have had on that flop that he's checking now that the ace comes out? And can I now represent something?
Yeah, right. You think your opponent could be scared of that ace a little bit, but you're not sure he's going to fold. SPR stack to pot ratio, both negative.
Somehow the chips didn't get in there, Brad. Here we are on the river. Colby trying to get a little value or block, really, out of his 4. And does get the fold. Primo left with nothing but a 7 high and says, I just got to surrender.
Yeah, value bluff gets it done there for Colby. It's up 225,000 in profit, well needed for his stack.
All right, got a Thomas fan in there. D-Town, HA, says, let's go, Thomas. Let us know who you're rooting for. We did lose one player, our man, Any2. Jeremy is our first guy out tonight. We still have 8 players all fighting for our almost $13,000 up top.
Yeah, blinds have gone up now, 20,000, 40,000. So 40,000 on the big blind here. That'll put 3 of our players under 10 blinds in holdings. Primo in the 5, Mike D, and didn't see exactly who it was, but BKW, I believe.
And
speaking of BKW, he's just going to rip it.
Rip City from Benny Boy.
And Benny's in there, pocket 6s. Worthy of a rip. He is our current shorty at 315,000.
There is our man, E-Bug, with A hand that we've seen a lot already through 9 hands tonight. The pocket 8s are showing up.
Pocket 8s are out again. Let's see. He's got a big old stack over there. He might be able to splash around. He's trying to look behind him, possibly get some reads. 8s go in the muck there for E-Bug. It's easy for us. We get to see the cards.
There you go, folks. That's what a good player does with that king 10 off. Not even a thought. Just get rid of that garbage. Not calling all ins with king 10.
And E-Bug would have liked to not have that whole table behind him, and now that it folds around, he's like, I could have got in there. He's not worried. BKW takes down the blinds and antes and jumps 3 people just by doing that.
And that still has 4 of us. Right around 10 big blinds, 3 under.
Yeah. Our man PJ in the 8th seat over there, and he is the small blind for this one, so he's going through his taxes right now.
You saw the 8s get out of the way. E-Bug's one of our bigger stacks. We'll see if either of these 2 big stacks start playing a little more bully ball. If we get another knockout.
Yeah,
or in position maybe.
Right, and you definitely want to get in there with 8s to try to get that elimination, but man, you've got a couple other shorties behind you and still had, what was it, 4 players to act there. So
well, here's one here. Kyle B waking up with an ace in his hand out of the low jack, is going to raise it, and PJ, one of our shorties, he's going to wake up with a couple of ladies. Never a problem, unless you got a ring on your finger.
PJ ripping it. 380,000 all in with the queens. Kyle B was trying to get in there with that schmedium ace. Every time I try to get in there with that schmedium ace, this happens to me too. They bring the hammer.
Well, and that's why your opening size would be a min click right there, and then you just let it go if somebody does rip it on you. So that's going to be a nice one for PJ. Brad Kogel in the chat asking who we got. Getting it to heads up. You know, I'll just pick 2 randoms, but I am going to go with one, I think, front runner here. I'm going to go with E-Bug.
Oh, I wanted to pick him.
Well, you still can because we got to pick 2. And I think our low stack that's going to spin it up is going to be Primo. He's been running hot lately.
Hey, if you pick a low stack, Primo's a good one to pick.
E-Bug and Primo are my 2. And
okay, I already said I'd take E-Bug, so I'll take E-Bug and Colby.
E-Bug and Colby, okay.
Mike D ripping it all in for 330,000.
The rest of them are kind of going to call us jerks for not picking them, but
I know. Well, we got
Brad forced the hand here.
Yep. Thomas was in consideration. Rocking the Hoodats. So, Hoodat or Hooday?
Hoodat. Cincinnati is the Hoodays.
That's right.
He was kind of dog cussing his Saints at the table earlier. Saying,
Mike's going to get it in.
He's saying, I thought we had it locked up for that #1 pick overall because we were such trash. And he's like, we just keep winning games.
Yeah, and then they went and won a few, yep.
Yeah.
Mike D's going to get that all in through. So that'll keep him afloat. He is doggy paddling to the tune of 430,000. Big blind is upon him, though.
Yeah, PJ leapfrogged over Thomas there, so he's currently 4th place in the pole position. We're going to probably see a lot of that.
Yeah, we could see some wild action here. 3 players below 10x, a 4th and a 5th player with not a ton more than that.
Somebody give that guy off the camera a hand.
Huh?
It's Asian J.
Rock star GM of Texas Card House Dallas.
10 of diamonds for one of my horses. This one's suited, though. He's in the low jack. Yeah, it is one arm J. Give that man a hand or two.
All right, Primo elects to just raise here, but he goes with a big one. 350,000 is the bet.
Leaves himself just a little one, and he is going to have to commit the rest
got
of
that
it.
suited ace-7 out of there, but in the big blind, we've got a suited ace-10. Mike D is ready to dance. Suited ace-10 of spades. Mike D will make the call.
Spades versus diamonds.
Or I guess officially an all-in there from Mike D.
Ace versus the king here.
And they might be dead even on stacks here. They're super close.
Mike's going to be left with 2 chips.
Okay.
So Primo at risk, my horse. Hope I didn't jinx him. Here you go, Primo. King 10 of diamonds, all in, at risk.
King in the window,
It's
but
up
it's
nuts.
all spades.
Flops the nuts.
Wow, wee-wah.
Oh.
And it's never easy, folks. Primo turns a king. He's got outs. 8 of hearts. That's not one of them. So the ace-10 of spades for Mike D flops a flush, and that will eliminate our man Primo. Primo finishes in 8th place, prize $1,455. We know Primo will be back. Sweet run for him today. Congratulations.
It's Brad's fault, Primo. Wasn't me. I did pick you because I was forced to. Call Brad Jinxie. Another good run, though.
Another good run for Primo. Easy guy to root for.
Absolutely. A lot of fun.
Plays excellent poker and a good guy at the table anyway.
2 card, 5 card,
Yeah.
4 card. He don't care.
Don't know Primo personally, but I have the opportunity to play with him from time to time. And, of course, I know he's one of the old WinStar OGs, man.
Hey, when your group of friends all like the guy,
Yeah. He's probably pretty
he's
cool.
all right with me.
He's all right.
Brad says, okay, Eric, you get a mulligan. I get to pick somebody
Nope,
else.
he's out.
But it has to be Colby.
All right.
Nope, I'm going with Thomas because those are my chips.
There we go. Thomas going back to work.
He
Right on cue.
knocked me out, so I got Thomas.
85,000 to bet here from the cutoff with King Jack. Pretty raggy behind him. And he'll take that down safely.
Colby was your pick, though, right?
Yep.
You got Colby and Jesse over there.
Yep. Colby and our man Jesse going by E-Bug today.
E-Bug.
Yeah. I think he went by Jesse last week, right?
I think so.
So I like it, changing it up. New final table, new screen name. Good problem to have.
Indeed.
Kobe is rocking that Canes t-shirt. He will sit up there and freeze today in order to rock that t-shirt, I think.
I heard Michael Irvin was acting a fool out there on the field.
Oh, yeah.
The U is back.
The director of emotions, they called him. And he was having a ball.
Ollie Oz joining us. What's going on? Getting the gamble on. King 3 trying to sneak in there, and the dirty diaper says,
E-Bug.
Nice job there, E-Bug.
Limping ain't pimping on my big blind. Take it down. Well done.
No need to show and advertise. Make them think you always got it. And that's going to leapfrog E-Bug all the way up top there.
Yeah.
How about you come on?
Yeah, nice little message there from the chip leading small blind against the chip leading big blind. No, no, no. We're still here to play.
Ain't scared. Oh, cool. Charlie let us know that E-Bug is a nickname for Jesse's grandson.
There we go.
Well, I didn't know he was old enough to have a grandson.
Gotta
but
love it.
That's pretty darn cool.
Boy, if I'm gonna have a grandson, I better start in a hurry. According to the rumor of how you get grandsons, I'm running behind schedule. All right, BKW and PJ are shorties here. PJ now in the big blind. He's got 540,000 to work with. Running a little bit ahead of BKW here. All right, Kyle raising it up in the cutoff. King, queen of hearts.
What do we got here? A raise and a 3-bet. So E-Bug doing what we asked for, right? The big stack,
Right.
putting those chips to work.
He's ready to start leaning here.
And Kyle's like, wait a minute. I'm not liking this because I'm the recipient again of some aggression from the man on my left. Does he just have it every time? Of course, we know neither time.
Suited Canooters here on the button, throwing that 3-bet out there. Putting some pressure on Kyle, indeed. A little bit of a chair wiggle there from E-Bug.
Does have position on Kyle.
And away to the flop we go. Ace 7-4. It's 2 hearts. That's nut flush draw for Kyle. Of course, he was the beneficiary of a big flush draw just a few moments ago. That ace comes out here, so E-Bug likely to continue. Does represent the ace after 3-betting pre-flop. Can't see the sizing there. Well, we got 225,000 to bet.
E-Bug taking a stab, and he's probably going to have to shut it down.
All right, Kyle makes the call here. King, queen of hearts. 7 of diamonds on the turn. That pairs the board.
Say E-Dog's got to shut it down, or E-Bug's got to shut it down. Let's see what he does here. He just has 9 high. Does he want to continue to tangle with the other big stack? See if Kyle's picking up on some of this body language he's getting from his opponent. Directly to his left. All in?
All in, E-Bug. Mr. Jesse rips it.
Oh! Come on, Daddy!
9 high. Now that puts the heat on Kyle and his king high flush draw with 1 card to go.
9 high like a what, RJ?
Like a boss.
Like
well
a
done,
boss.
E-Bug.
E-Bug. He said, you'll see it on TV, buddy. Oh, man, what a play
A
there.
little bit of a smile underneath his shades there. Having a good time with that one.
Nastiness. Love it, love it, love it. We got a hand and a poker game
You betcha.
going on here, folks. Well,
Says you can't call with all those chips and all these people being short-handed behind us. I'm just going to rip it.
I was going to say,
Woo!
Venom joining in on the chat saying that you and I need to start working on this grandkid thing, and we don't even have a kid yet, so
Right.
I'm always reminded
Problems.
about the line from the good book that says, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth, RJ. So we need to get going and start multiplying.
Yeah, before our fruit runs out.
Yeah, low-hanging fruit. Sorry for that visual, folks.
All right, BKW, he's going to rip it. Queen, Jack of hearts. That's 2 letters. Benny been able to navigate his all-ins without any pain thus far. Just picking up blinds and antes. He's ready for that
315,000.
double up.
Welcome to the chat, Mr. Michael Hauer.
Queen Jack, same hand in the muck. Thomas lets go a king high, so BKW does pick up blinds and antes again. That's right. Happy late birthday to my man, EVL, right next to me.
Hey, thank you guys.
Eric had a big birthday this week.
Yeah, Brad tried to sneak it in the chat earlier, and I was kind of going to ignore it, but Danny put it back in there, and you're acknowledging it, so here I am.
You knew I wasn't going to let it go.
Yeah, thank you, friends, for all the birthday luck. 46 years on this big old blue ball, and pretty blessed to have all these people I still consider good friends shout me out, so thank y'all. Many more trips around the sun.
True that. Yeet, yeet.
Man, Lego's got some friends that were grandparents at 36, 37. Their kids started having Kurds. They must have lived in the Middle East. I'm not really looking for Kurds, but...
I remember keeping track with some of my high school friends on Facebook that did that, and I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Y'all got grandkids? What the?
Uh-oh. Back-to-back hands for Benny. We'll start calling him back-to-back Benny.
There we go. He will take it. That's how you actually get that chip up. He's been staying afloat, picking up blinds and antes to pay for that lap of the button, but this time he's going to have a little bit of profit.
Yeah, the old spelling bee champ, our man Lego, the autocorrect, got him. So those are some of the funniest memes with all those autocorrect disasters with people texting their moms, like just something awful and embarrassing they didn't mean to. Oh, yes, and Lego, my mother was not real thrilled about that picture either. Thank you, Holly. Oh, my goodness. PJ with the King 6 out of the cutoff.
Yeah, able to bump that up.
He's not just going to wait around for big hands.
Knowing that Benny's in the small blind here, but Benny just happens to have a monster. He's looking at kings in the small blind.
He's like, you got a king? I got two of them, my friend. And I believe the expression is fart around and find out.
And I would think PJ would
already have this in the muck.
Hold off on this one, but it is a suited king 6, and he's running low. Got it in probably before.
We agree, PJ. It's a head scratcher.
There you go. It is indeed a card funeral, and he'll take the train. BKW getting that one done. Three out of the last 4 for Benny, right? Actually, that 3 in a row.
Yeah. The trifecta.
So there you go. That moves him up above Thomas, leaving PJ down there below 10x all by himself.
Through 20 hands, 40 minutes in here. 94 of you fine ladies and gentlemen watching. Again, let us know who you're rooting for here. We've already had an elimination, or 2 now. Cards were not friendly to our 5 and 6 seat.
Not friendly at all.
God bless you, RJ.
Thank you. Kazuma doo-doo. Kazuma tutu tight. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope there wasn't a doo-doo in that one. I'm going to have to leave the booth.
Yeah. All right, BKW on the button with Jax.
He's going for a 4-peat here.
And he is going to rip it over the raise of Thomas R. Thomas R. in the cutoff here with pocket 9s.
Goodness gracious.
9s are...
Yeah, Thomas wants a count, but he got you covered, buddy. So you're going to have to put that whole stack in with the Neeners.
9s are a pretty salty spot here in the cutoff. Now he's facing the all-in from the button behind him. And it becomes A little bit of a hot mess.
He's like, are we flipping? Do I want to flip right now? Just over 10 big blinds remain. Or am I getting it in good here with these 9s? We know the answer.
The original raise there, 85,000 from Thomas. So he went with a min raise and a tickle. He is going to go for it.
Yep.
Pocket 9's just too good to resist here. Knows he doesn't love it and finds out the bad news. 9s are going to be at risk for Thomas, taking on the jacks of BKW.
Well, regardless of the outcome of this hand, what a 4-card heater for our man BKW in the 1 seed.
All right.
He has got his opponent on the ropes here. At risk is our man Thomas.
$10-5-8, no help for the 9s. 6 makes it never easy. Picks up a couple outs and another 6. That is not one of the outs for the 9s. Jacks are going to hold here for BKW. That will eliminate our man Thomas R. He's going to finish in 7th place, and a 4th hand in a row for BKW is going to take him all the way up to about $1.3 million when he just had $300,000 a few hands ago.
Benny can't be stopped, and for the second time, one of my horses gets taken out to pasture.
Friend of the show,
Thomas.
TCH Live's very own pal, Thomas, out in 7th place.
Taking home $1,630. That's going to get him a few more bullets for a few more tournaments.
You betcha.
Help him bank a big one, but another great run, Mr. Thomas. Great use of your knockout of yours truly. Glad to see you made the final table, brother. We will talk soon. All right, well, I'm done picking people because everybody I pick gets a bullet.
Well, you still got E-Bug hanging in there. PJ's going to rip it here. He's got a suited ace and the hijack. Where they have a rip for $345,000. Man, pretty raggy around the rail. We're over to the big blind, and that's raggy as well. Queen 3 in the muck. Take it down, PJ. First hand in the last 5 that Benny did not win. You can see that run for Benny. BKW up to $1.23 million now, second in chip stacks. And that's right, folks. Just 5 hands ago, he had $315,000, was
Ish,
it?
yeah.
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 So that was a nice orbit of the button.
Yeah. If you're going to save a super heater, why not have it happen on a final table?
That's when it's real money.
Absolutely.
We like real money.
Isn't that the fire truck game everybody's playing lately? You get these little fire trucks. I've seen that on a couple other streams.
Hold your tongue and try to say fire truck or what?
Yeah.
That's a different game.
Yeah. Or say apple. PJ's found him another ace suited. He's going to rip it. Kill pot. There you go, Michael.
That's what I was thinking of, was kill pot, and then Eric took me down this wild adventure.
Yeah, a lot of streamers are doing this little fire truck game now, but it's similar.
You go like this?
No. They actually put real fire trucks.
Oh.
Toys.
Okay. Doesn't have anything to do with juggling?
No. Not at all.
All right, we're 6-handed. Tonight's final table of the big one here, Texas Card House Dallas. RJ Dupree and Eric Van Loozen in the booth tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Having a blast as always. Bunch of you awesome folks tuning in with us on a Saturday night.
Having a blasty blast here in the Big D. BKW. Still on his heater. He's going to open the betting here. 80,000 to go.
Colby waking up with a pair. some inventory here. He is just going to call, go set mine in here. And bad news for Colby. One of those fives is right there on his left.
We found one.
He can still find one. All right, we're going 3 ways to a flop.
Yeah, PJ going to jump in there with that queen 5 of clubs. Looks appealing, suited, but does not want to see clubs here and does not want to see a 5.
And now he does not want to see a queen.
That's running pretty low. He is, in fact, running low enough that he'll be looking for runner straight.
Then he's got all the chips, so he's going to go ahead and put some out there.
All right, Benny's going to take it down. Continuation there does get it done.
Staying hot. Well, got some more cool stuff to share with you guys. I shared it on the socials, but now it's official because we have it up on the website, I believe.
Official.
But we also have a link right here for it, so, or not a link, but a little flyer. So we are doing something at the start of the year called the Triple Crown Free Roll, and I had a little something to do with this. John, our tournament director, kind of picked my brain and looked at some extra cash that we had and said, you know what, we'd like to do something for our tournament grinders. So our normal Thursday night, our Friday night, and these Saturday night events, if you final table all 3 between January 1st and June 1st, you qualify for that $15K free roll tournament, and you will get a seat in that bad boy. You got 6 months to do it. Of course, there's only really 3 Saturdays a month where we host these tournaments. Our even bigger ones do not count towards that promo. I'll put that up again here shortly, but really cool opportunity to be a part of that.
Look at that lay down there from Kyle B, by the way. Mike D just opens under the gun with that ace-king. Kyle says ace-jack suited.
No thanks.
No thanks. Colby, jack-10 suited. No thanks. Ace-king getting it done there.
There you go. Mike's going to take that down. So I'm going to put that flyer up.
Yeah, so
There
we
you
got
go.
Thursday deep stacks, Funky Fridays, and the big ones here on Saturday.
Yeah, so to earn an entry into that free roll, you got to final table all 3 of those.
All 3.
Not just one of them, but all 3.
In the next 6 months.
In the next 6 months, yeah.
Okay.
And anybody can do it, by the way, folks, because I actually would have qualified if we did it this year in 2025. I final tabled all 3 of those, so if I can do it, anybody can
That's
do it.
right. Let's see. I would have had 2 of 3. Do you know which one I'm missing?
Yeah, the one you've never really played very
The
often.
one I did hardly ever play in, yeah.
But the final table also receives a swag bag and stuff, so a lot of cool stuff going to be added to that prize pool as we go forward here. But really
All
good
right.
opportunity to reward our tournament grinders.
Kyle B, back-to-back ace-jacks. This time he's under the gun, so he gets to bump it up.
Well, here goes RJ's horse.
And Colby, my man, has ripped it. He's in the cutoff with ace-10. He has ripped it for $545,000. What is that? $545. The all-in from Colby. And that is a lot of Kyle's chips here.
Makes the call.
But he doesn't think very long. Let's do it. In there. Colby's going to be at risk, and he's going to need some help. His ace-10 taking on ace-jack.
It's the exact way my tournament ended last night. Finished 5th place in our Friday night tournament. My man Chris B knocked me out. My ace-10 was no good against his ace-jack. Let's hope Colby can survive this one. Maybe they'll get a chop.
All right, off to the flop we go. King, king, deuce. We do have some chop opportunities here.
Opportunities have arrived.
3 of spades, deuce, 3, or 10. None of the above. 7 of spades, and that's going to give ace jack the clean run out, and that will eliminate our man Colby M. He will finish in 5th place. 5th place today, paying a prize of $2,255. Well done, Colby.
Great job, Colby. Another final table for him. Love seeing him at the final tables. Always puts on a good show.
Yeah, that was 6th place,
sixth
man.
place.
I almost said 6th,
We
too.
jumped the gun. 1860. Ruh-roh.
Sorry, Colby.
We owe you money.
Yeah, Eric said he was going to give you more than that. 1860, the prize for 6th place.
What
well
the hell?
done,
What the
Colby.
hell?
What the hell?
And then there were 5. Next man out is going to get that 2255 that we promised incorrectly.
All right, E-Bug under the gun looking at queens.
My favorite pocket pair, the 2 black queens.
They never lose.
They never lose. For me, at least. See if anybody has a hand that can battle.
Yeah, getting around the rail pretty clean here. Mike's got a king 9 in the small blind. And let's see, E-Bug just limped here.
Limping is pimping. The under the gun limp, and Kyle
Checks.
sniffs that out.
Checks with pocket 8s. Ace 6-9 here. No one's going to love it. Mike D does land middle pair here. Let's throw something out there. See what the rest of the table thinks about that ace. 75,000 to bet. The lead out from the small blind. E-Bug will hang around with those queens. He was the under the gun limper here in this hand, so his hand could be disguised as a lot of things, including an ace.
Yeah, interesting though. Mike slows down. E-Bug takes that opportunity to bet it, but then Mike quickly calls. And oh, look at that. The 8 would have landed.
Ocho on the river would have been a set.
What do we got?
He said sorry, but he's going to find himself in the winner's circle. No problem. Queens will hold.
Not only did he say sorry, he looked up at the camera and he said, sorry, Eric, because he knows that's my favorite hand.
Yeah.
Well done, E-Bug. I'm telling you, don't let those ladies go.
Well done.
Players are a little bit more comfortable now. They're going to start chatting it up.
Yeah, usually about 4-handed, 5-handed. That's kind of when it kicks in.
Some of that stress kind of goes away, and they realize, hey, we're all going to make over 2K.
Yeah, start to get happy with that prize money.
Turn up their volume a little bit, see if we can't catch them chatting it up a little bit. I do like to hear these guys cut it up. All right, through 28 hands, we are already down 4 players. We have had some final tables on this very stream where it's taken an hour, 2 hours. Of course, that big old final table that Miss Mallory Kloss won, the Trailblazer main event. We went 3 hours before we lost a single player. Don't have quite as many chips on this final table. Blinds are getting up there, so not going to be possible on a final table like this. But our new dealer, Dustin, doing his work tonight, putting the fiery flops out there.
Put them cards in, Dustin. Don't get mad at me.
Acey Deucey for PJ. Lines are at 25, 50, and 50. That is just a min click and a tickle from Mike D over there with the ace queen. All right, PJ does make the call. He does not want to see an ace-high flop unless it's got a duck with it. There is a duck, though. Did he just rip it? Yeah. Hit a pair and rip it. Oh, wow. Mike makes the call, says, I got overs. Well, guess what? You just have the one over. And it's showing 2 true outs so far, as a queen has already been mucked. So this is an 80-20 situation. Talk about the script getting flipped here on this flop. Oh, now he can hit a 10, brings in some more outs. 6. The deuce is loose for PJ. And that is going to be a full double. And that is going to do some damage to our man Mike D. He's going to be left with 175K. It's because they kind of look like ducks. They look more like geese, but we'll call them ducks. He'll help me out. What was that player's name that said quack quack? His name was Paul something. Very peculiar, I'll say, looking fella. And he would always raise increments of 22 and say quack quack. Used to be on those WSOP, ESPN streams all the time. Another ace for PJ, this time another small kicker. Not suited, lets it go. E-Bug using that big stack and the button. Steal some blinds. Well done there, sir. Paul McGrill. I beat you guys to it. Paul McGrill was the poker player that would say quack quack all the time. Passed away in 2018.
Look at your stack.
Mike D is all in for 125. E-Bug making that call. Ace 4 offsuit. 52-48. Pretty fair fight here. Letting the graphics get caught up for a second here. Then Dustin will put out that flop for us. All right, here we go to a flop. There's a 4 right in the window, but followed by a deuce and a 10. Mike D going to land that much-needed 10 ball, but there's the ace from space right there on the turn. Going to need a 10 on the river. Jack, no good. 2 pair over 2 pair, and that is going to do it for our man Mike D, the red beard.
Man, that's a lot of pairs.
Whole lot of pairs for these folks. All right, now we can say our 5th place
now is
finisher.
it 5th place? Okay.
For 22.55 is going to be our man Mike D. Great run. A lot of final tables he's made over the last couple years. that we've been commentating, RJ.
Yeah.
Great run.
Love seeing Mike D make final table appearances, and we'll see some more, I'm sure.
All right, well, there are 4 players left, and everybody's got almost 3K locked up now.
All right. Our man E-Bug coming out swinging here under the gun with the ace, king of spades. Raise it up, 120,000 to go. So we are, what are we at now? 25,000, 50,000, the blind level. Of course, with a 50,000 big blind ante. There's a look at those chip counts. Chip counts for the final 4 here. E-Bug, Kyle B, BKW, and PJ. Our man Mike finishing in 5th place. I believe our man Kobe, the 6th place finisher tonight. Down to our final 4. PJ looking at ace 3. Under the gun here. 4-handed, of course. Under the gun, 4-handed. Also in the cutoff, so you want to think of it from the optimistic position. Ace 3, well worthy of an open. 150,000 to bet. Let's see a flop. E-Bug hanging around in the big blind with that king 5 suited.
PJ flopped a pair of deuces earlier and ripped it, but now he's got a few more chips, so see what he does with this ace. Same thing, Rip City.
Ripalicious. Raise with an ace, connect with an ace, rip it. 610,000, a big old rip here. It's kind of stuck in between stacks. 385,000 out there.
Gets that through, and he's going to be just shy of $1 million in chips now. So this is where those serious pay jumps start, right, RJ?
Let's do it. Start talking some real money, Eric.
29.10, 47.90, $8,140, and then boom, $12,820 off of a $360 buy-in, 1-day tourney.
And you just had 1 bullet today, right?
1 bullet for me.
Okay.
Went and got it back on the cash tables.
Atta
Thank
boy.
goodness. And I recommend that, folks. If you're not too tilted, bust out of one of these tournaments and you can't buy back in,
Right.
go jump into one of those action-packed cash games we have. Sit around and wait for your spot and double up.
Yeah.
And
See if
get the heck out of Dodge.
See if you can get a little of that chili back. Call it a day.
Nothing better than playing poker tournaments on other people's money, and there's nothing better
Come on, yo.
than being raised and waking up with the Redbirds.
All right, Kyle B's raising on the button with the suited ace 3. And our man E-Bug in the 4th seat looks down at the red aces. And he worked that 3-bet to perfection earlier against Kyle a couple of times. And it was some good marketing for a spot like this.
Absolutely. Doesn't make the sizing too big. And Kyle B says, I got a suited ace. I'll come along.
10-3-4. Kyle lands the 3 here. Not any clubs. E-Bug does check and goes to peeking at his cards. Kyle checks as well. Off to the turn we go. 8 of spades. $150,000 to bet here from the aces on the turn.
There are times where your 3 could be good here. Ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack have all missed.
10 of spades. Pairs the board here.
Ugh.
It does bring the spades out.
2 pair now for both players.
200,000 to bet here from E-Bug.
Yeah, that's so value-y.
Value town blocking style of a bet here. And Kyle's like, do I have to pay something off here?
It's like the only thing I can beat is a bluff. Any overpair is good. Aces
he does
are
pay it off.
good.
200,000 gets to Value Town. Nice hand there for E-Bug. 700,000 in profit. About 1.3 in it.
And all threes is the number there for E-Bug. He's now got 3.33 million in chips. Overwhelming
There it
chip
is,
lead here.
3.33.
Has a 3-1 chip lead on BKW and crushes the other two. So a lot of work to do for our three players trying to get after Mr. E-Bug. Not sure if it's going to be this hand or win, but I do know that we do have a little graphics snafu.
They warned us that we
They
have
warned
some
us, so
issues coming up. So
we still will have video, but the graphics evidently,
grab your popcorn. We're here for it.
they're going to pull an Amber Heard here in a second. They're going to shit the bed, RJ.
No.
I'm not familiar with her.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm glad.
Ask Johnny Depp.
Raise 150.
All right, PJ trying to sneak in there. That king 6 on the small blind. Every time someone tries to sneak in there in the small blind, the big blind's got a real hand. This time it's Benny. Ace Jack good.
Ronnie B joining us saying smash that thumbs up, guys. Great show. We appreciate it, Ronnie, as always. And our friend Mitchell A joining us. Of course, Google is screwing up everybody's name. Thank goodness we know who Ronnie B is. And of
Ronnie
course,
B and Mitch,
yeah.
two of our very favorite friends. We can handle those screen names. We know who those guys
And Mitch
are.
always has that big, beautiful smile next to his name so we can see the face. Because right now it says Michella 54. Who the hell is that,
Mitchell A, man.
I know. But normally it just says Mitchell, capital A, but Google screwed up half of these names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see like Legos is right.
Well, I'm concussed enough that I can barely tell.
But
so
like
that's
Brad's has some weird numbers next to it. Michael Howard's has some weird numbers.
Gotcha.
So Google's screwing everybody's little names in here. But fortunately, we recognize enough
Benny's
of you
got
folks.
kings again. Benny's got kings again, and this time he's on the button.
It's aces. Jam.
Small blind.
He's just been crushing it with these premiums here. What a great time to have premium holdings, right? Well, good news. We're going to lose graphics for just a few hands.
Matt the Whale checking in. He's saying he got 10th in this tournament. That's our final table bubble boy.
Final table bubble boy.
How rude.
Dadgummit.
Well, thanks for checking in, though. Nice run today.
And still a good cash there for you.
Yeah, finishing in 10th place.
Graphics do get corrected, we found out, though. So we'll go a few hands without them and maybe play a little Jack Link's mystery with you folks.
I never doubted him.
Brett, the numbers next to our names here in the chat must be the number of TCH tournaments we fired and didn't cash. Brad's got the lead here.
66-39.
66-39
for Brad.
Way to be above and beyond, Brad. Well, Kyle B, even after losing that big hand, still has around 13 big blinds. And he's got the button. We're going from kings to nines. Then he's had the queens. A little bit of everything for Big Bad Benny. And good timing because nobody else has a thing.
Now PJ is going to jump in there with that 10-5 suited on the big blind. He'll defend here. Defending to the min raise. Ace, king, 8 flop, no spades. Yeah, PJ's Been faced with the tweeners here on these big blinds, and yet again, something you could defend with to a min click, but you need to pick up one of these. And this time he'll lead out here with the big flop ace king 8. And Benny wants a peek of his stack.
Wow. Well done by Benny. An ace and a king out there. He only beats a bluff and bets big and takes it down. Gets the instant fold from his opponent. Great recognition there from Benny. Our big blind probably did not land any of that.
Yeah, nice effort from the big blind. A little stop and pop there. Stop, you make the call on the min raise. You see the flop.
Pop
then
it.
you try to bring it down.
Oops.
But to no avail, Benny was having none of it. Nice hand there. Well played by both players.
Well, now we know Lego's full of shit.
Well.
Because he's got a 0 at the end of his name. He cashes every single time. He does cash quite a bit, though.
All right, PJ's going to rip it. Small blind on big blind violence. He's just going to open jam with that 10 deuce. Doyle taking it home.
Yep,
No
just a little too
resistance.
much chips for Benny to make a little speculative call there. Benny's in good position right now. No need to tangle in big pots like that without a premium, so
Yeah, JP.
let's it go. Ah, well done, Brad. Lego's starting over.
He's been through the whole odometer, huh?
Like Ferris Bueller, he just tried to run it back, you know? Just rewind. Those miles will come right off, he said.
All right, four-handed here at Texas Card House Dallas. It's the big one. The greatest weekly tournament in all the land here on most every Saturday. $360 buy-in.
Do it. Do it.
Yes, Ryan, and it's working out so far for him. I wish I was able to do that myself.
Yeah, he's trying to stick and move over there, but stick and move not working out here that last orbit.
Dex, do you go to 5? No?
Stick and move, and then he took a haymaker there from Benny.
Speaking of haymakers, did you get to watch at least the highlights of Jake Paul taking some haymakers
No.
to the face last night?
No.
Finally, they allowed somebody to actually swing at that man, and he did take the punch as well. I will give him that.
Okay.
I will give Jake Paul that. But my goodness. Jaw broken in 2 different places.
All in.
That doesn't sound comfortable.
No.
All in here from Kyle B. He says, you can't pick on this bet. I'm just going to rip it. And this is where our graphics may have gotten detached from our fancy schmancy table that tells us the cards.
Like a detached retina. Yeah, now we just have this one overhead view.
So, yeah, we don't know what Kyle had there, but he ripped it. And we do know he's probably tired of E-Bug picking on him behind him there. So instead of a raise, he just goes all the kibbles and bits. Take down that blind and ante.
So we've got E-Bug in the small.
JP over there in the big blind. He's running
PJ.
Pardon me. PJ in the big blind.
We have an all-in
Another all-in from Kyle
again
B.
from Kyle. Let's play guess what they have, and you'll never find out.
I feel like this one's a big one. Could be a real hand. Last one, I don't know. Last one, he sent a message. This hand, he's rewarded by getting a real hand.
$660,000, I think Dustin said the number was. Again, we lost graphics here for a minute. It's going to come back up in just a few hands. action back over to PJ, and he says no thank you. And Kyle B going to take down another one.
Is that something you can do, Lego, on
You
Hendon
can.
Mob? Yeah, that's.
So you can get on Hendon Mob.
I've always heard of people being able to do that, but I didn't.
You scroll all the way down to the bottom,
Yeah.
and you can check poker venues. And once you click on the venues, it'll pull up the top winners,
Yeah.
but it also will pull up the most cashes at certain clubs.
Okay, so that's a fun little ditty, huh?
And Lego showed that to me one day, and I think at the time, and it doesn't count the daily tournaments. It only counts, I think, some of these bigger ones.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, Texas
which
Cardhouse
ones.
Dallas turns a lot of tournaments into
Well,
Hendon
they
Mob.
do, but I'm saying it doesn't count your cashes in these small dailies. I think it's got to be some of
Another
these
all-in from Kyle B.
weeklies.
3 in a row.
3 in a row, going to get it done. But yeah, I think Lego at the time was up like 27,
Okay.
so had a ton. I actually was on there. I was a little far down, but I was around 13 or 14.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if you could find my name
Yeah.
on there.
Trying to get those numbers up because I really, first couple years, was not playing tournaments at all when I came in here, and I'm really trying to learn more about running deep in these tournaments, getting a big score. That's what we're all after.
Yeah, I'm stuck in that spot of, do I really want to take it to the next level and actually learn stuff?
I know.
Of course, we probably should. I know some folks in the chat know all about that spot all too well.
Our buddy Thomas is joining us in
What
the
up,
chat.
Thomas? Who Dat Nation representing tonight in the 9-seat. Well done, brother.
And reminding folks, definitely smash the like button underneath the video if you can. Hit subscribe. Kyle B all in again. And
Do it again. Let's go.
unfortunately, we don't get to know
Man,
what he had.
he is all in for the... It
Well,
looks...
he shows this one in ace queen, and he says
Okay.
that's the worst one of the shoves. So he had ace king or better, he says, every
the
other
5
time.
all-ins in a row, and we don't get to see it. The pain, Eric.
The all-in clinic, and we don't get to see it. What the hell? We're going to magically have the hands pop up again here shortly, folks. I promise you, we'll get to see the cards again. Right now, we just get to see the tops of heads and the beautiful Dallas skyline.
Table's beautiful.
Table is beautiful.
In that
Tennessee orange.
deer hunter orange, also known as Tennessee orange.
Because we can't say OSU Cowboy orange. RJ don't like that.
Ah! The brightest orange in the land, they say.
Better than burnt orange, huh?
It's a lot better than burnt orange.
Boy, are they happy today, huh?
Yep.
Burnt orange is celebrating today because the
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
Ags and the Sooners got sent home early.
Local college football, the Sooners are out, the Longhorns are out, the Aggies are out. So now we have to count on those Texas Tech Raiders to carry the torch for us.
My mom and dad and uncle's Red Raiders. Let's go, folks.
Man.
Don't get many chances. My Horned Frogs got embarrassed a couple years ago in the playoffs. I need those Red Raiders to find a way to get her done. It's hard to get there. Take advantage when you do.
Well, I was in that atmosphere last night in Norman where the Sooners were hosting Alabama in a playoff game, and it was ridiculous. It was very cool energy.
A little bit of alcohol flowing in those stands.
Yeah.
Tailgates popping.
A lot of tailgating, yep. And, of course, that 7 p.m. late start, tailgates were cranking.
Got an ace 3-9, I
But
believe.
I was just, I was very impressed with the energy that the college football playoff put off. It was a heck of a show.
That looks like a 7, and that looks like another ace if you zoom in there, folks, or stick your face
We're
right
checking
up.
some more, so I don't think anybody has an ace.
No, but PJ is going to win the pot.
He's got a letter.
Okay, blinds are up.
That'll do.
66.
He's looking up at the cameras and at the screen. Of course, there's a screen right behind Dustin on the wall, and the screen will tell them what the blinds are, remind them the payouts if they're looking at any sort of ICM implications when they're in a hand. So a lot of times you will see players staring back there or turned around, rubbernecking.
Yep, yep. Tournament boards right behind the dealer there.
Raise 120,000.
Kyle going to raise it up in the cutoff here.
There it is. We'll get the game, coach.
All in.
PJ's
in.
all in.
Man, PJ's ripping it. He's kicking and scratching and fighting over there. And he's going to pick up. He's going to pick up this one with, what is that, ace-king it looks like?
Uh-oh, those pesky little Bears just scored and tied it up with 24 seconds
What?
left against the Packers of Green Bay.
So they got a big one going on. Yeah, who's going to win that NFC North? Big game in the North.
Table 12.
We promise, folks, we're going to get those hands back up here shortly. We'll get off this overhead view and get the tracking back. It looks like some of it's popping up down there at the bottom.
Hey, oh, dip, there we
got
go.
stack sizes again.
E-Bug still chip leading at 3.09. BKW nearly 1.8. PJ Kyle kicking and scratching now. They are 11.5 blinds deep here.
And we'll have to check because I think the blinds may have gone up.
Uh-huh,
Showing
yes.
there's still 27 minutes at that previous level,
Right.
but I don't think that's the case.
16-16, huh?
Yeah, see, the graphics got that one wrong. Kyle B did not win that hand. That was our man, Benny Boy. So the graphics are coming back, though, so they're correcting it as we speak.
They're coming back. You know, they're having a sip on the tequila every now and then, but they're coming back. Coco says that game's getting stupid over there. So good deal.
It's just going to somehow try to give Dallas a little hope.
I would like for it to end for my two teams that are in the fantasy playoffs. We're trying to get Guacamole State and the Southside Motorboats to the finals, baby.
How do you feel if you're the LA Chargers? You're 10-4.
Uh-huh.
You're heading to Dallas, who has the worst defense ever.
Probably licking your chops, right?
And you're underdogs on the road.
I saw that. What in the world is that about?
I don't know. But Vegas sometimes knows what they're doing.
Man. Usually when the wrong team is favored, they do well. Somehow, some way.
Not much to play for here in the Big D, but they're going to try, I think, to find a nut. Needle in the haystack.
Dallas Squirrels.
Here we go. Camera just got off of that overhead view, and now we're back, folks. Queen 6 in the muck. 4 deuce
We
in the
made
muck. 10-7 in the muck, and a walk.
We missed all those all-ins. We get our cameras back, get our graphics back.
A walk for the 5 deuce. That
And it's a
brings
walk.
me back to something Lego said earlier. I just don't ever think about it, but I know a lot of people who are superstitious say don't look at your walks.
Yeah.
So when you get a walk, if you haven't already peeked at your cards, don't look at it.
Right.
Because it can twist you, throw you off a
Yeah,
little bit.
I agree.
If you're getting shitty cards and then shitty again, you're going to be,
Yeah, I don't like to look.
I just can't help myself, you know?
Yeah, I don't care if it helps me psychologically in any way, just any impact that may come from it. Just, I don't want it. So I just
Kyle
don't
B
look.
looked at his cards, and it's an 8-7 suited, and that hand plays pretty well against really all hands, except a Jack-7. Mitch never looks. I'm telling you what, Mitch, it's like Dolly Parton walking right by me, and I don't care if she's 80 years old. I'm still going to look at them bad boys. Can't help myself.
I'll look at Dolly Parton much more than I would look at my walks.
That old phrase, I forgot what the movie was. That there is a bodacious set of tatas, RJ.
Audacious.
I'm going to look at them. I believe that was from the movie An Officer and a Gentleman. Let's see what Google says.
See what the chat says. Y'all remember that one? Rags around the rail.
Sure enough, Officer and a Gentleman. I nailed it. 1980.
They had bodacious tatas back then?
They did. Naturals.
Okay. 4 high goes into the muck. Lets him have the walk.
Well, it didn't take us but, what, 28 hands to get down to 4-handed, and 15 hands since then. Still the same 4 players.
And if you want to raise the small blind without looking, you know, when they limp on your big blind, you can't look early to give that away, right? Eric, or our man Aaron would be proud of me.
Absolutely.
Don't look on a walk, and don't look if you want to raise that small blind.
Jack 9 suited on the button's good enough for a raise.
Yeah, it is.
To get that through. Well, here is those final 4 pole positions here. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st.
Pretty near 3K.
Almost $10,000 between 4th place and 1st. How juicy is that?
Yeesh.
Lot to play for.
29-10, the prize locked up for these 4.
Just a little stitious, not superstitious.
Yeah. And I just believe in the psychology of it more than the stitious, but...
Oh, break EV. Saying that boy Benny in the 1 seat, he sure is cute. Well, we'll tell him you said it. Break EV.
Is that your burner account, EV?
No, that is not me.
E-Bug going to 3-bet here.
We'll see how cute he looks with the King Deuce.
360,000 now, the 3-bet from E-Bug. BKW with the button raise. It's back to him.
Now it would not be the time to 4-bet. There you go. Benny doing a good job of dodging and weaving.
Yeah, E-Bug doing a great job building and maintaining. He hit that 1 big pot, but other than that, he really hasn't done much, right? So he's just kind of building and working those pre-flop 3-bets. He's really been the only one that has had the opportunity to utilize the 3-bets.
Without jamming, yeah.
Without jamming, and yeah, he's putting in some good work. Of course, BKW had the monsters when he got the 3-bet earlier. And he's looking at 10s this time.
Goodness gracious. Talk about hands. Benny. I saw more queen 6s and 9 deuces today. And, oh, talk about...
All in from PJ. He's going to rip it. He's got an ace. He's ready to use it.
And Benny did not take a second to think about this one. He
All
said
right, so
it's
PJ
four-handed.
has ripped it with that ace-3.
Four-handed. I'm calling.
Benny BKW makes the call with pocket 10s. PJ at risk. A little stand-up walk-around equity in effect here for PJ. PJ going to be all in here for $795,000.
Can the 10s hold? PJ's tournament life is at risk here.
Jack 9-5, no help.
Needs an ace.
Running wheels or an ace. 9 of spades. Only an ace now. King of clubs, no ace. And that'll do it. Our man PJ has been eliminated. And our man Benny, another big one for him. PJ will finish today's big one in 4th place, 2,910.
Yep, like I mentioned, I played with PJ last night. A lot of hands Watched him play at the table.
Yeah.
Really impressed with, really his aggression and
He's not afraid to mix it up.
not afraid to mix it up at all. And well done. Another deep run. And, of course, this time a final table and a pretty good cash, 29.10 for Mr. PJ. And then there were three. There's 2 big stacks and somebody who has 10 big blinds. That is our man, Kyle Beer. Kyle B, the bearded wonder is
He's
what I
got a
meant to
beard.
say.
Yep, he
does have a beard.
He does have a beard.
Currently does not have a beer,
Yeah.
but we do have complimentary beers up at the bar,
You should see
folks.
us with a coloring book, folks. It's intense.
It does. Staying within the lines is difficult.
Brad Kogel, he likes to look at his walks.
You know what else I like to look at? My lovely friend showing up on stage, Miss Christina. We're going to have to go say hello. Hello.
Hello, Christina.
She likes to make us feel like we're cute sometimes. doesn't
She did hook us up with some vanilla lattes.
God bless her. Thomas says, you know what? It's going to be just 8 more hands till heads up. Hand 55 is his guess. Benny's going to try to make it happen sooner. He's all in with a king 6, and Kyle B looks down at a queen with a 5.
All right, we're down to 3-handed, so that means you're either the button, the small blind, or the big blind.
Not a lot of options.
Not a lot of options, not a lot of resting time now. We are in it.
Go ahead.
Lego, we don't have that many hours. I'll be in bed long before it gets to 420.69. Smoke them if you got them, though.
True that.
BK Dub on the button with the 7-5.
Yes.
Suited 1-gapper. And E-Bug wants to defend his big blind. Said, not so fast, Benny. I'm not just giving up because I got a shorty next to me.
We got suited cards. Ace, Jack 8. Jack lands here for E-Bug, and he's got a bunch of the equity.
Whole bunch of it. And Benny's going to try to rep an ace. That's 110,000. E-Bug definitely not going anywhere. 3-handed, flopping a pair. How about 2? And guess what else that brings
2
in, RJ?
pairs. That's better than 1 pair, but it brings in a lot of outs for Benny. BKW turns a flush draw and a straight draw and the ultimate straight flush draw. 6 of hearts would be
Dangerous spot here, folks. We have a super short stack in between these 2 big stacks, these 2 Goliaths. And they are now tangling. One's got 2 pair, one has a combo draw, gutter ball, and a draw.
Yeah, BKW, the
Uh-oh.
original button raiser
I
here.
believe he said 900,000.
And wow, we what? 900,000 to bet here from BKW. He raised here pre-flop on the button. E-Bug defending from his big blind with the Jack 4. And now Jack 4 has 2 pair.
And if you saw the head pan over one time there for E-Bug, he's like, really? I'm facing this decision with a 10 big blind stack right to my right. What's happening here? Well, you've got the goods, buddy. Yeah, I don't understand why we're raising here with the shorty. But that is what Benny decided to do. You're never getting an ace to fold. Only getting a jack to fold that doesn't have a good kicker. And in this case, it's 2 pair. I just don't think we're going to avoid disaster here, as these chips should be getting in. All right, he does make the call, looking to dodge a 6 or a heart is our man E-Bug.
Probably an ace as well here, unless he's just got a stone cold solid read here.
Yeah, the ace could definitely be dirty.
All right, king of clubs, safe run out for Jack 4. He's got the check mark if we go to showdown. What do you think of that card if you're holding Jack 4? A bit interesting.
I never love facing the decision of an all-in ripped right in my face, so I'm always going to put something out here. I'm just not checking. I'm not checking.
I don't think I would check either. 2.3 million in it. E-Bug's got 2 million in his stack. His opponent has 1.3 here. They do go check, check.
Wow, it does go check, check. Benny surrenders.
Maybe one more works. I don't know.
He thought about it, but said, you know what? There is a shorty. I'm just not going to get knocked out of this tournament and lose all that money. And let's show you why, folks. They are playing still for a big pay jump here, right? 47.90 goes to our next guy out. But there is a big pay jump. What was that, 3,400?
3,400.
Between third and second. And then, of course, another 4K plus between second
About
and first.
47.
So big implications there. And now let's see how Kyle
Just see who's in the chat.
responds. Kiwi special.
Kiwi's in the chat.
Is
What's
in the
up,
chat.
Kiwi?
Our favorite New Zealander.
Very quick.
Hello, Kiwi. What are we having for dinner tonight, Kiwi? RJ and I just took down a pizza and some garlic knots from Bubba's 33, and it
then-
was delicious.
And then washed it down with some vanilla latte.
How close are we?
Uh-oh. Something's happening in the
They're yelling in the poker
in the
room.
Bears-Packers game, I believe.
What's going on there?
And then after that part, Jerry committed at the river. Right?
Something did indeed happen in overtime, and it did not affect my fantasy team, so I'm not going to spill the beans.
Bears, 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 Bears.
Oh, wow.
That's right. You guys give a shout out to our favorite friend from afar. And let's see where everybody else is watching from tonight. We know we got some folks out there in the room that are watching. Where are you guys and gals watching this final table from? We are, of course, right here in Dallas, Texas. TCH Live. Kiwis down there in New Zealand. Let us know in the chat, where are you watching from?
One time on the river, you never see it coming. Or six or two better. 6 or 2 is better.
And he's still living in the past like a Cowboys fan,
Yeah.
thinking about what could have been. He hit a 6 on the river. Well, Dez caught it, buddy. I understand. Justin, Texas in the house. They make boots up there. That area is growing, boy. Justin used to have not much there, and it's growing. Kyle B says, I don't have much here, but I got a queen and an 8, and it's suited. We're going to die on this hill.
Small blind rip.
Brad Kogel's watching at my mom's house.
Your mom.
Yeah. Tell Dottie hello.
Dishonor your family. That's crazy.
E-Bug flashed that a little bit. Kyle's like, ooh, I could have used a call from that one.
Second call for
Not many.
1
Kiwi saying hello to myself and RJ, says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Kiwi. Thank
Merry
you
Christmas
very much.
back to you. I think RJ and I are going to be regretting that pizza and garlic knots
Dude.
we had because we dominated that. Goodness.
I was considering some options just a few moments ago. None of them great, especially for this little room.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of this. Benny just getting out of the way with hands that normally he could play and defend there, but these players definitely have the ICM implications on their minds, and the fact that Kyle especially is going to be in the red area here as he is now in the big blind.
Kiwi's not having much tonight. Been down and out last couple days. Well, that's all right. You can take the night off. Get back to eating and getting that energy back here in the next couple days.
Oh, Kyle in the danger zone gets a walk with the Jackie Robinson.
Walk it out with 4 high.
That's got to feel good, huh? Tumwater, Washington. Hell yeah. No thanks, Brad. I'm going to pass on the ZD pizza.
Not familiar with it.
Pizza, yes. ZD, yes. On top of each other? Nah.
I'd try it. Sounds like a Cincinnati pizza extravaganza.
Sounds like something people from Missouri eat.
True. It's
No.
wannabe Cincinnati chili.
Yep. No offense, Esky. You can probably pick one up at his favorite place, Farouk's Pizza. That's where Brad goes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's where the good stuff is?
Yeah, you ought to Google it.
Okay.
All right, Kyle has the button. What's he going to wake up with? The old 9-7. That's right, Lego. Get to feeling better, Miss Kiwi. All right, Brad's lost his mind tonight.
All right, Queen 10 versus Queen 4. Queen 4 flops a flush draw here. Bets it, takes it down. Well, there's a shout out for the Missouri pizza right there. Gumby's Pizza in Columbia, Missouri. College town, gotta have some good pizza, right?
There used to be a Gumby's Pizza here in Texas. Can't remember where. All in, says the man, with King 8. How does he know he's got by far the best hand?
It's got the goods here.
Oh, and it's so tempting. You got a king in your hand.
Yeah, E-Bug threw that little raise in there from the button with King Deuce.
Call that King Turd. If you want it, you can have the crown.
No, it's going down the chart, you know?
Even lower?
And then it goes back up.
He's talking about charts. What does the chart tell you to do with this hand?
Just like that.
Yep, light it on fire.
There we go. Turd of that mountain is in the muck.
All right, speaking of crown, triple crown, that's what we're going to be doing in 2026. If you
Love it.
if you are a normal, regular tournament player, especially our nighttime tournaments, Thursday, Friday, and of course this big one that we have on Saturdays, all you have to do is final table all 3 of them anytime between January 1st and June 1st, and you are eligible to get a seat into the 15K free roll that we're doing.
There you go. That 15K free roll will be June 7th. So you got about 6 months to get a final table, all 3 of those events, to be in the free roll.
All in and a call.
We got action, boys.
The Jack 7 versus the King 6.
This time, King High in the middle of it for E-Bug. Kyle B going to be at risk. His Jack 7 of hearts taking on King 6 in spades for E-Bug.
I wonder who Benny's rooting for in the 1 seat.
Oof. Looking for that free ladder up, please.
Somebody out there is rooting for Kyle B. Other than Kyle B. Team Kyle B, where you at? He is all in and at risk here with the Jack 7.
Jack 7 deuce.
But it's 2 spades, RJ. It's never easy.
Never easy. Look at this hot mess. 4
Oh,
of
my God.
spades. Jack 7 now. Flopping top 2 needs help.
No.
No help. The flush is going to get there. And I think we would have got it in anyway, is what the folks say. That big hand for E-Bug will eliminate our friend Kyle B. He finishes tonight in 3rd place.
Dirty, dirty, dirty turn card for Kyle B. No justice in poker. Gets it in. Flops 2 pair. Damn near dead on the turn. Can't vote up on the river, but he's going to be third place, RJ. Taking him just shy of 5K, 47.90 for his efforts.
Well done, Kyle.
Absolutely. He's been firing at some more tournaments recently and making deep runs, and here he was on the final table, finishing third. Well done.
You can guess, if you're a car catty corner from us in front of Freight Haven, you're in danger of being towed. It looks like you got a Toyota.
It's a one-day Lego, so absolutely.
Dark blue, another Chevy. PSK 5452. Please come with the vehicle.
That's right, James. Sturgill Simpson.
XTV 1493. You're parked directly in front of Cash Pay.
Uh-oh.
7-4-10. Both players here in our first hand of heads up lands a little something, something.
Chevy car.
E-Bug here with top pair, BKW. Bottom pair.
Queen would just be the nastiness on the turn here. Oh, it was a jack instead.
Queen 10 with the check mark here.
There's the E-Bug clan joining us in the chat. Logan. It's E-Bug for the win. Lego, have you seen him live?
Another nice one there for E-Bug. He's got a heap of chips over there accruing in the 4 seat.
Yes. Sturgill Simpson. The first time I think I got to see him live was at Austin City Limits. All my friends that were there were all into EDM and a bunch of music I didn't want to see, so I left Austin City Limits. I went down to 6th Street just to go stand on the corner and just soak it in and see all the craziness that is 6th Street in Austin. And this feller just shows up right next to me on the corner. And I look up, and it sure as shit, Sturgill Simpson.
Jamming out or just sitting there?
Just got done playing.
Oh, okay.
Backpack on was
Nice.
and had a good conversation with him, man. It was awesome.
10-8 on the button.
Very humble guy.
Benny just working that limping strategy here, and E-Bug will have none of that. Bumps it up, takes it down.
It was one of those deals, too, where I was a little starstruck, but I didn't feel like I needed to get a picture or an autograph.
Right.
I just shook his hand, and he actually asked me what my name was. And I was like, that's actually cool. He's not going to remember me.
Right.
But he actually shook my hand and said, hey, what's your name, man?
I had brunch this morning with a star person.
You did.
And I didn't bug him. A few people bugged him.
But I don't think Barry Switzer can sing like Sturgill Simpson can.
Oh, he can
And he
sing.
can't play the guitar like
He's
him
got
either.
some pipes.
He can't play the guitar like
Barry,
Sturgill.
don't let him talk to you like that. Sturgill can jam now. One of my faves as well.
All right, off to a flop we are.
Ace, king, queen, big old flop.
Neither player wants top pair. It would give the other Broadway. How about bottom pair?
Bottom pair's a big pair here. I'm trying to avoid a 10 or 8.
The
But
Jack
the 10
Deuce.
makes us straight.
The Jack Deuce for BKW. And how about the nuts for E-Bug?
So Big Benny going to jump out there, and he's going to find some news here as E-Bug's just going to rip it.
And I think if you're Benny right now, if you're sticking the remaining stack in, you're kind of surrendering this tournament. I know it's hard to get away from 2 pair.
Yeah, he has bottom 2 on this board. 4-line under Broadway, and you don't beat 2 pair. Is it worth all your chippies?
2 pair is a whole lot of hand, heads up, but not this 2 pair.
I think he just said the same thing.
Pick another spot, you rip it, you double up, you're right back at $1 million. Wow, this just feels nasty. I think he gets away. I think he gets away. He believes him.
There we go.
Shows him the Jack Deuce. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
And I believe the players have made it to a brief break.
Okay.
So even though we're heads up, they're still allowed to take a quick break, hit the restroom if they need to, grab a drink of water. We're going to do a quick color up here from
Quick color up in just probably a 5-minute
tournament
break.
director legend himself.
Well, we'll go back to that flyer since we've got some
Okay.
time to talk about it, because this is really cool, and RJ and I will get our little faces up on camera real quick. So John, our tournament director, came to me and said, "Hey, come in the office real quick. I got something cool." He
Okay.
said, "Look, I've got a chunk of cash on the side that we want to do something with, and we want to do something for our tournament players, our regulars who are always playing tournaments here." And he's like, "By the way, that includes you and a lot of other folks,
Yeah, sure.
you know, that you hang out with." He says, "Do you think our tournament community would like something like this if we did a free roll?" And he said, "What could we do?" And I mentioned that something cool to do would be to find a way to reward players who not only are tournament players but are having a lot of success, and kind of recognize them.
Sure.
At the end of the day, we all have, you know, some ego. We're all competitive, right? We have such a cool tournament community, but we have $15K that we're going to guarantee in a Triple Crown free roll. We looked at the numbers from last year. There was quite a few people in that 12 calendar months made it to a final table on each 3 of those
Sure.
events: the Thursday night, the Friday night, and then one of our Saturdays, which could include just the big one like this one here, or one of those special 50Ks. The even bigger one does not count in this. But if you final table between January 1st, 2026 and June 1st, a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday, not in the same weekend, but if you final table those, you get an entry into that 15K free roll, which will be played on Sunday, June 7th. So it could be 5 players. It could be 25. We don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get too huge, because we want it to be, you know, a real special thing. And then, of course, you see down there at the bottom the grinder bonus.
Yeah, I was checking
If
that
you,
out.
If you happen to win all 3 events anytime during the year or during the 6 months, you're going to actually get a poster put up in the room and be called the Triple Crown, right? Because it's really hard to do. We had one player last year who won a Thursday night, a Friday night, and a Saturday night. That was our man Augustine.
Okay.
He won all 3. So we actually did have a player in a 4-day or 3-day period win a Thursday, Friday, final table of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But Augie was the
Wow,
only
in
one
one
who
week?
actually won all 3 in the calendar year. So just a cool idea. Everybody that makes the final table in that free roll is going to also get kind of a TCH swag bag of hats, hoodies,
Sure.
shirts, that kind of
A
stuff.
little bit
But-
of a fun season for you to
yeah,
enjoy.
but something cool. And of course, like I said, we're all competitive, especially tournament players. You're not playing to win hands, you're playing to win tournaments. And this is an opportunity just to jump in for free and win a few $1,000, obviously, off of the rewards of
I love it.
all your grinding.
Long enough, I think.
So just something we're experimenting with. We're going to see how it goes for those first 6 months, and obviously, if we like it, might do something even bigger next time. But
That's right.
just want to recognize the
You could have a bigger poster
the
next
crew
time.
of folks that continuously come out all week long and play in our tournaments, especially those bigger ones. We just keep having great fields. There was like 218 in our Thursday night one. We had right at 60 on last night on Friday. And, of course, today, what do we have, 155? Yeah, 155
155.
today. There's only 3 Saturdays a month, so that's going to be the one, right? That's going to be the hard one to make it into this Saturday final table. You don't get as many shots as you do those Thursday,
This one
Friday
will be the hard
tournaments.
one.
And, of course,
It's a
a
big
bigger
field.
buy-in.
There's only 3 a month usually. And, yeah, that $360 buy-in, that's going to be the good one there. That's the one I would be missing.
Absolutely. Yeah, but just another cool opportunity to give back to the community and the poker community, obviously, but the
Yeah,
tournament players is just, it's kind of so much more family. You know, the cash players come and go. People come in from all over the place. But
Create
our
a
tournament
free
grinders.
prize pool.
Yeah, free prize pool for our tournament grinders. Really don't know if there's a way for the prize pool to get bigger, but that's what they've set it at now, 15,000 plus some gear they're going to be giving away. So cool opportunity. And I mentioned earlier that had we done it last year, I would have qualified for it.
Yep.
If
Even
I
Eric
can do
do
it, anybody can. And I'm normally a guy that fires, one bullet at most of these tournaments. I've had a handful that I've fired multiple, but we try not to. So, just think, hey, if you have an extra bullet or two to play in some of these tournaments, there could be some extra incentive. And, of course, at the end of the day, maybe some bragging rights. But, yeah, how cool would it be to get your poster up on one of these pillars
That'd be pretty
like Mallory
sweet.
has?
Mallory.
Mal
Everybody's jealous of Mallory because she has her poster on a pillar
Yep.
at Texas Card House Dallas. And, of course, that's when she took down the main event of
The Trailblazer.
the Trailblazer Poker Series.
Speaking of,
There it is. It's coming back.
yeah. Next week, the day after Christmas, December 26th, it will be down in Edinburgh at TCH Rio Grande Valley down there. Going to go through January 5th. Then it's going to go to Houston, and it will be right back here, folks, for another round. Stop number 2 for the Dallas-Fort Worth area at Dallas and Las Colinas locations. Day after Valentine's Day. So if you've saved any money left from spending money on your honey, come play
I'll be broke.
in the Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2, Stop 2, right here in February. There will be a $1 million event in that one. Looking forward to it, folks. All right, here we go. Our seat 4 didn't make it back in time, so Benny gets a win with the
That's
pocket
what
eights.
happened there, huh? Take it down, Ben.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we're going to get our ugly mugs off the
That's
screen.
the opposite of a walk.
Thank you.
It's a victory.
Benny's like, wait a minute. I'll take some free chippies.
I guess he was in the... No, he was on the button there, so yeah. It's opposite of a walk. All right, we're heads up for the chip tonight.
Or there could be no prize pool at all, Brad. How about that? We know your rake would be much higher.
Brad's expensive.
He is.
3, 6, 10 the flop.
E-bug.
Top pair, 10 Triz.
Straight draw for Benny Boy. E-bug got a lock on this pretty much. Just going to have to dodge a 9. Going to bet it, though, and get a fold.
Kiwi saving her money this year. She doesn't have a honey nearby.
That's right.
Not until after Valentine's Day, right?
I'm going to get Miss Hazel Pants a big old dog bone and some new toys. I can already tell you that's going to be my Valentine's.
All in from Benny, 10-8 offsuit on the button. He just rips it. E-Bug does have an ace here.
You don't love it with ace 4, but
And
you're
he's
calling.
ready to do it. So E-Bug makes the call with ace 4. Benny, BKW at risk, trying to rock this 10-8 offsuit.
Well, if you keep hitting me, I have to hit it once, right?
Thomas gets hand 55 to get the heads up, by the way. We got pretty close to that. We didn't even pay attention to what the first heads up hand was.
I think it was 60.
Ish. All right, we got the fist bump from the players. Just in case this could be the last hand, BKW at risk. Benny Boy.
All right, 10-8, going to need some help. Queen 10-6, lands a 10. Big lead in equity now for Benny. Deuce of hearts. Only an ace will change things. That's not an ace, that's a king. So 10-8 going to get the full double up here for BKW.
Not really.
And Rutrow, just like that, BKW back in this.
Yeah, finds that well-needed first double up to create a heads-up match here. Down to 540,000 or so there. Finds his first double up, 1.23 million now.
All right.
E-Bug nearly 5 million still in his stack.
One of our buddies, John Aguilar, from a little ways away, is going to be in town. Looking forward to playing in some tournaments. Well, welcome back to Dallas, my friend.
Yeah, and let's see, I think this will be Benny's third time to have the button heads up. So I believe 5 hands ago. Because remember, he had the pocket 8s on the button. First hand heads up. Wait.
Did they go
No, they played a couple before the break.
before the break, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So it was close, 50, 58, 57.
I forgot there was a couple before the break. Duh.
That's a big old hand, heads up.
King, queen, suited.
Suited.
So pretty.
So pretty. How many times have you been knocked out of a tournament, though, holding that exact hand?
Couple. King,
That's right, coming in from Cali.
King Queen runs really good. 70-30 against any ace on those online games.
I don't like those fucking sharks. It's there. I don't like it.
Yeah, E-Bug has that tempting king again. And once again, it's in a bad spot.
Shows the king and lets it go. Very disciplined fold there. Not in the mood to double up BKW again.
Man, you two in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you again.
I can't tell, but that could be our friend Adam Hernandez.
I thought he told us last week.
Could be him.
MMA, car addict.
Phony Turgeson.
What up, Phony? Man, I've been concussed since then. I should remember you two. I apologize. We were funny last week, though. We had a great time.
Yeah, we had some more funny situational stuff that we got to be goofy with. That's right. Big Adam H in the chat. All right. Battle of the connected cards here. Suited connector for BKW.
Here comes a Broadway flop.
Yeah.
Jack,
No.
8. E-Bug lands that 8.
Blame Benny for stabbing, but don't believe this is going to work. No, it's not. Rip City for
Yeah,
E-Bug.
E-Bug grabs a whole bunch of red chips. Those red chips are worth $100,000 a piece.
God, let's hope the button was in the wrong spot or something. They do get a little wonky. Handsome Andy in the chat. Rooting on Benny. I tell you what, you're inspiring all of us, Kiwi. Man, that is tough to read, but I can tell you, RJ can definitely relate as well, and most of us can relate as well. We've got somebody near dear to us who's fought that battle you're going through. So keep on fighting, and give us a reason when it's our chance to fight that battle. Good for you. Keep it up, Kiwi.
Fight that fight, girl. You're our hero.
Amen. King 9, all in. E-Bug 10-9. He's making some good decisions here. Sometimes you got a big stack, you just want to knock a player out and get it over with, but dodging some bullets as he's been in a couple of dominated situations against BKW.
$10-6 offsuit here for Benny.
This is what we do always want, right? The buttons.
Yeah,
no
sure.
No matter what the stack is, try to raise.
Got to work that position. Can't just go down without swinging. Benny's going to bump it up. E-Bug even defends here with 10-5, and we get a big flop. Ace, queen, 6. It goes check, check. 10-6 has the check mark here. They've landed a 6.
Mama ain't going nowhere, Kiwi. Keep on coming back. We'll see you back Tuesday night, too, by the way. We'll have
That's right.
our Tuesday night cash game right here, TCH Live Dallas, Texas.
We appreciate having you around. We love having you around, and by golly, you are indeed our special little hero. So we're proud of you.
Absolutely. Keep it up. Just past the 2-hour mark at this final table. Didn't take long to get down to 4-handed, but it's definitely taking a minute to get us where we're at now. Hand 71, heads up between BKW and E-Bug.
No one holding a diamond here. 8-5-3 to flop.
Or a pair. Does anybody land a pair?
King high looking good. Jack 7 live outs and a gutter.
King deuce is the nuts. Check, check. What do we got?
All right, check, check. No one ready to go thieving on that pot.
Absolutely, Dunny. Ooh, sweets always cheer me up, Lego. I'm like a fat kid at a buffet when you put sweets in front of me.
I got enough heartburn from that pizza to light an Olympic torch, but other than that, sweets would sound great.
As long as you're lighting it from that end. All right, Adam putting in his support for Benny Boy. Looky there. $5 being sent in the super chat for the production crew, but that's going to go to the Kiwi Prayer Fund. We appreciate it. Phony Turgeson. Queen 3 deuce.
Middle pair here for the 3. Don't get to say that every day.
No.
Five of clubs here, turning open-ended for E-Bug and his pair. Gut shot here for Benny.
Yeah, E-Bug does not want 2 pair. And what do you do with a pair of 3s on this board now? You say, I don't believe you, Benny, and you make the call. That's what E-Bug does. He is wanting to put the nail in this coffin.
10 of clubs. Backdoor clubs coming out here. We'll see if anybody gets spicy with this river.
1.1 million out there. How do you win with 9 high? You don't. You give up.
One more.
Benny trying to will some of these hands to work for him, and sometimes it just be like that,
they're
right?
seeing some of these spots on the river, but they're not quite pulling the trigger on them.
Yeah, he knows one more time would have got it done.
So it causes a little mumble after the hand occasionally.
Mentioned about, what, $4,700 between
That's right.
second and first. These guys are not talking any ICM nonsense. They're playing this out.
81.40 here for second place. 12,800 for first.
All right, Thomas again. Thank you, guys. This whole production team is going to have Mama in our prayers for sure. New Zealand's in our hearts. The 4 deuce is in our hand.
Man, we've had the raggy cards here since we came back from break. It's going to take something more intense than 4 deuce, possibly, to get these two to collide. E-Bug does think about it a bit. Reaches for chips.
And, of course, Benny took a peek, right?
He took a peek.
On a walk, he took a peek. Hand number 76. Benny's going to need to get another double pretty soon here.
VIP for Watson Hold'em.
200K out there in the middle every hand. Plenty to play for, especially when you're short like Benny, but not with the Ocho Cinco. Can BKW get an epic comeback here, folks? He's at worse than a 5-1 chip disadvantage right now. There you go. Kiwi saying we only got 32 likes on YouTube right now. She thinks we can hit a few more. Help us out. Smash that like button. 92 of y'all watching. If you're on your TV, just open it up on your phone. Smash the like button, if you will. Help send this out to more folks. We can get some more prayer warriors out there rooting on Miss Kiwi. That's what we really need. But we do appreciate it.
And
you guys always make this a lot of fun for us.
And if you needed algorithm
Yeah.
on the bingo card, we're not going to say it. We're just not going to do it.
The 8 deuce.
Man, did I mention these cards are a bit raggy since we came back from break?
Did we mention that back-to-back Benny earlier was just on an epic heater?
He was on an epic heater, and he has turned that into some real money.
He has turned that into some real money because at one point he had 300K in his stack.
300K.
Was one of our shorties and was
we
looking
were
at
still
he was
like
looking at
7 or 8
seventh.
handed, yeah.
Yeah, 7th place, 6th place money kind of. We're like, yeah, Benny's probably and then boom, he goes on a heater, and here he is in a heads-up battle.
He officially won 4 straight hands in a row.
Yep.
Went from 330 to 1.3 million,
Yeah.
I believe. And now here he is, heads up with the man E-Bug.
Well, there's one. Maybe he can get on a
That's
roll.
right.
He's going to need.
Benny's on the short end of this heads-up battle, but he's still kicking and scratching.
He's going to need more than 4, and 4 big ones. If he's
Yeah,
got a chance
last
at
time
winning
he
this thing.
dwindled down to about 515, I believe, before he got a double up. Now he's dwindling down below 600,000 again. This time he's got a letter. Queen Deuce will rip it. E-Bug, Jack 6. Not all that tempting, but he will give it a good glance.
Well, Brad, I feel sorry for you because Brad plays a lot of poker, and he's married. And here he is in the chat saying sex is like poker. He's terrible at it. It always ends up costing him a lot of money.
I've heard that joke before. Oh, wait. He's serious.
He is serious. Says he finishes every time, though. He must be good at it.
A poker. All right, ace deuce here for E-Bug. Raises it up. Are we doing it?
Oh, my God.
We are doing it.
We are. Are we doing it? Oh, my God.
Okay, so E-Bug raises it up. BKW Benny rips it with Black Betty. He's looking at aces. E-Bug makes the call with ace deuce. Look at this hot mess. Heads up.
Aces? What? For the,
All right.
for the love of all things holy, if somehow he loses in a heads-up battle with aces.
Aces for Benny here. He's needing a double up. He's down to 680,000, it looks like. So he's going to be at risk. Aces with a whole bunch of majority of the equity. Deuce
Oh my
on
God.
the flop.
Don't do it, dealer.
Queen 9 deuce.
Okay.
10 of clubs. Only 5% equity now for E-Bug.
Ooh.
8 of hearts. All right. The deuce scares us all, but the aces do hold for Benny. BKW gets the full double up there.
Scary, scary. Deuce right in the window, but the aces do hold, as they should. Benny with a big,
Suspense was real.
big double up, much needed.
Blame him.
Don't call it a comeback.
All right, ace-9 for Benny BKW.
I was going to say, let me guess, E-Bug's got aces this time. No, he's got the 8 Triz.
8.
The Octo Crab.
Double down. In some games.
Octo Crab, Octo Crab. That's what you do with the Octo Crab.
Subscribe and chat might be messed up. Mobile users can't comment.
Well, let me get on mine. I don't
How
know. Did
rude.
I think I was the first person that actually liked the video earlier because I was trying to make our little Instagram story our jizzle.
Yep. You did great, by the way.
You like that AC/DC song?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what song or what movie that song was from?
Tombstone.
No. AC/DC was not on the Tombstone soundtrack.
I never get those.
RJ. Kiwi, we got him up to 38 likes, I believe. 37. So maybe we added a couple.
All right, heads up. 6 Triz, 7 Triz.
Don't go.
Ace, Queen, 5, no Triz. Ace clubs, pairing the board here on the turn. 7 high, looking good. Value bet there from 7 high, takes it down. You know, it would have made Tombstone a greater movie. Some AC/DC. I don't know. I don't know how they could have worked it in, but they could have done it.
It's working on my phone.
All right, 10-8 offsuit. We saw some chaos with that earlier. E-Bug hanging around here, 160,000. E-Bug will flop top pair from the big blind. All right, we go check here. To the turn we go, ace of hearts. Queen Jack has the check mark if we go to showdown.
Oh, Benny's got no quit in him. He's going to keep on bluffing.
No quit.
He's going to keep on bluffing.
Yeah, the flop went check here, so it's a penalty if you don't bet it the second time, right?
15-yard penalty if you don't bet.
5 of clubs, the river. And now we do go check on the river. Queen Jack good for E-Bug. He'll take that down. And that will cut into Benny BKW just a little bit.
Yeah, Benny got back up to 1.44 million.
Yeah, now he's down to 1.1, so still plenty here, looking for that double. Really, if Benny can find a double before he drops below 1 million, or even, shortly after that, that'll be enough chips to really put up a fight. So he's got the short stack double up twice now. He's looking for that real one. Speaking of real ones, E-Bug on the button with a real one, ace queen. Uh-oh, and we're doing it. So I don't see what Benny has just yet. Benny's got a pair. Pair of 3s for BKW. E-Bug raised it from the button. Benny ripped it with his pocket 3s. And BKW will be at risk. E-Bug makes the call with ace queen. So here's that big one Benny's been looking for, 2.1 million in it. So if BKW can find the double here, we will have ourselves a solid match again. If E-Bug can find the victory here, it'll be a game winner.
BKW's in trouble.
Queen, king, 10. Ace queen's going to land here.
Trying to get a piece of that bubble.
2 clubs, 4 diamonds, no help. Only a 3 can change it. That is not a 3. A jack of diamonds. That's going to make Broadway here for E-Bug. And that is a tournament winner for E-Bug. Our man Jesse in the winner's circle for tonight here at the big one. And BKW, Big Benny, will find himself in second place.
E-Bug.
All ready for the picture. Look at that.
Finishing out on top on Broadway for 12,800. macaroonies. Shout out again to our second place runner-up, Mr. BKW. We know him as Benny in the room. Great guy, always fun at the table, always action. We love him.
Always.
81-40 is going to go right back into TCH's poker community.
There we go.
I can guarantee you that. Great job, Benny, on another final table, brother. But
Benny and our man E-Bug put on a show tonight, making it through this really a pretty tough field and a tough final table. And E-Bug with the win.
yeah, E-Bug, big handshake there to our dealer. And, of course, we mentioned that Dustin had never dealt on this final table. It's not an easy job. I know both you and Jacob and our production team have dealt on these stream games. It's tough, right? The cards are tough.
It's different. It's awkward.
You got somebody talking in your ear the whole time. It's not easy, but great job there. And BKW, great job. He gets his coin to go with it, saying that he's a 2025 TCH
Yeah, and continue that
champion.
heater you're on, by the way. We've seen him here at
No graphics.
a couple final tables, including last week.
Last week's, yeah.
He is tearing it up. Keep it up.
Back to back. Well, great job. Don't forget, Tuesday, we will be right back here for our cash stream. And then also start looking into next year and see if you can't start playing some more of these Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, because if you can just final table, you don't have to win it outright.
Go make you some final
If you
tables.
final table a Thursday, you final table a Friday, and you final table a Saturday tournament between the months of January and June 1st, guess what? You get entered into a $15K free roll. So it's going to be awesome. Going to be some bragging rights. And if you happen to win a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday, guess what? You get a grinder bonus. They're going to make a poster out of you and put you up on the wall as a Triple Crown
And we
winner.
all know we'd love it.
Absolutely. So cool stuff to look forward to. Thank you all again. Everybody showed up today, too, because we had this going on, the December hot seats. That is finished, but look for some more things as we get into the start of the year. There probably will be some more promos coming up. Thank you all for joining us. RJ, any final words we want to shout out? Kiwi, one more time,
That's
folks.
right.
Kiwi.
Shout out to Kiwi.
Love you.
Thanks for hanging out tonight.
A lot of prayers.
Love you, and Godspeed to you as well. And we will see you Tuesday night. And Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all. For RJ Dupree and TCH, I'm Eric Van Loosen. We out of here.
Good night, TCH.